Yo guys, what is going on? Nickname is just Yellow, and today this Norwegian hardcore PC gamer is gonna go through the basics of planting the bomb and after plant spots. But in the end of this video, I'm going to include two advanced spots for planting the bomb on the A site that are, technically speaking, very helpful if you got a couple of extra seconds in terms of, you know, tactically wanting to outsmart your enemy and beating them when you finally do get to plant the bomb down. That and one of the two spots, it will be very good if you want to have an alternate place to plant the bomb at. That can be very beneficial in terms of taking A. So let's go through the basics first though. Why this is the default plant position in CSGO is because of one main reason, and that is because of how when you are coming out as a T player, you will these will be your domain sections if you have been able to take the apartments or the short. Now suddenly, if you then have been able to take the apartments, take short, take the entire pit section and maybe cemetery as well, and obviously then the site, you now own the entire site and it makes everything a lot more safe. Now, even if it's not completely safe, you can still plant on the default spot or the little corner right here I'll show you, which you can also plant if you just stand all the far in. The reason for why I want to plant there, even if you're in a rush, is that, you know, it's more safe. The enemy have to move further out. If you then have a teammate just looking for enemies while you plant, he's then covering you, obviously. Suddenly it's pretty easy for you to plant. So this is why these two positions are not only the defaults, but it's because it's very safe. Now, it also happens so to be that these positions have a lot of nice after plant positions. One is going to be the pit section right here, which is pretty big. You can camp around and stuff like that, whatever the hell you want to do, really. Jumping up on this little rail right here will give you a nice visual towards both of those locations. You can also go in the apartments or the short. If you want to be that kind of player. You can also flank all the way around long and then meet them on the other side if you want to be extra cheeky. I don't really recommend that though, but sometimes it might be time and place to do so. Now, these are the default positions, and what you need to understand is that you just need to try and get the site first, and then either in synchronization plant and kill players, or you need to first take the site and then plant. That way you're making sure that, you know, everything is safe from cemetery, pit, long, short, apps, and site obviously, but you also make it so that you are guaranteed to get money as T-side. Now, there's another two small details I want to show you people, and it's essentially about how the animations of the bomb is annoying. So when you run into the site, you should always then, as you go for the plant, you should not only be close, but you should then already take out the bomb. Reason being is that there's like an annoying animation that you need to go through before you get to plant, which is annoying, but that way you save time because you don't need to stand here and wait on the animation. Another thing is that when you then plant the bomb, you are annoying as an animation when enemies are looking at you, making you harder to hit. This is very advantageous, so you should always think of that kind of thing as well. It makes it a little bit better for you because it's more hard to get shot, obviously. So now, I guess we should move over to the site itself. There are also other alternate places that could be better to plant at, depending on where the enemy is at. All the way from far into the corners to at the metal boxes and stuff of that nature. All good in their own respect, but they are limiting some of the retake positions, or the if you want to hinder the bomb from being defused, it hinders that kind of process. Okay, now knowing all this, you should just play it by how it works out and what positions you prefer, but also what sections you have. And knowing this, we should then move over to the more advanced positions I've been able to figure out. And for that, I want to thank especially OnFire Anders from the OnFire streaming Twitch channel, because of how he made a couple of videos some time ago that urged me to go out here and find these spots for myself, while he showed a little small different positions that you can plant the bomb at that are a little bit different. Everything from on the ground that will screw the enemy to just orthodox spots I found to myself on this entire site that are a little bit unique. This is the first one, and it allows you to play the bomb from long if you know how. So what you do is you just hug this wall, you click left until it just like snaps out of it, then you can pretty much plant exactly where it snaps out. This gives you some options, and if you know how, you can play it right pretty easily. Everything from peeking out from apartments to playing in library or the little cubby section right here, or playing within the library or on the long itself. You can play this bomb from a lot of different positions, knowing that it's exactly there. The only really safe position if you are in this section of the map that the CTs can defuse from is here. Knowing this, you just need to be prepared essentially, because the bomb will still be like the diffuser of the bomb, he will still be decently visible from this section. And if worse comes to worst, you can just take one of the default positions with your teammate, for example, and he can easily just move out here, kill the enemy, and it will be pretty nice because it's so open. I got one more spot to show you, and it do require some other kind of precautions, and that is mainly because of how it's so far into the site. There is a lot of obstacles that are in the way, making it annoying for you to see through the objects, I meant to say, and stuff of that nature. So this is going to be the last one. You just jump, you're all the way into this corner, you just jump all the way in. That now you plant the bomb. This gets interesting though, because the only safe way to defuse this bomb is to sit right here, smoking maybe, and standing on top of here exactly where it was planted at, you know? But the cool thing then is that if you just have a lot of bullets, if you just tap those bullets properly with a rifle, you can easily just predict that the guy will probably be right here, close to the bottom of this pillar. He's pretty easy then to kill. You can even jump on top of this box right here and just shoot if he's on top of it, if you know he's good. If not, he's gonna be moderately easy to kill with any rifle, because of how he's not going to be that aware. He's just gonna run up and hold E. He's now gonna be in this section, and that section, my friend, is pretty easy to shoot from a lot of different angles because it's relatively exposed, which is my use of that kind of bomb plant if I ever so decide to go for it, which I've yet to do, but hopefully some of you people will send me some videos of being able to successfully do that. Hopefully you enjoy this video, hopefully you learned something about planting bombs, and hopefully the bigger picture taught you something that you did not know about CSGO. So if you want to support the YouTube channel, and thus everybody else who enjoy the channel, you can find out in the description below. Can't speak apparently. We got the Patreon stuff in which you do get to play with me as one of the rewards, and also you should probably follow the Facebook and Twitter page if you want to catch up to videos as they come live. So anyways, thanks for the support, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play, people.